I've only been the owner of a MetaQuest 3 for about a month now, but I've already found that there are a couple of things that I can't live without, and I want to share them with you today. Let's get into it. Real quick, I'm doing a giveaway of this AverMedia streaming kit. It comes with an HD webcam and headphones with a boom mic. It's totally free to enter, and all you have to do is go to the pinned comment below, click the link there, and tell me one kind and encouraging thing that you've done for someone else today, and that will unlock up to 10 bonus entries. The giveaway is going to take place live on my podcast on April 15th, starting at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. I hope to see you there. So you've just bought a new MetaQuest 3, and one of the first things that I think you need to consider purchasing is a case. You do not want to mess this thing up or get it all scratched up because you threw it in the bag and scratched the camera lenses or something like that. So I do highly recommend that you purchase a case, and I have two that I want to show you today from a company called Abica, and I'll have affiliate links for all this stuff down in the description below. It does help out the channel a lot, and I do really appreciate you clicking on those. It does not add a single penny to your cost, but it does help me to keep bringing you content. So this one obviously is designed to look like the front of the MetaQuest 3, and I think that that's a really neat thing. This has got some style to it, y'all. And we've got a carrying handle on top that feels very sturdy. We also have a super sturdy dual zipper thing that goes around the whole case. And this is seriously a thick, heavy-duty zipper, and I do like that. The outside of this case has a suede texture to it. It's very soft to the touch, and it feels quite nice. Inside the case, we have an adjustable strap here that's velcroed in so that you can get your headset in here just the way you want it without it wiggling around, wobbling around while you carry your case. There's also a pouch in here that you can put your controllers in, and that is velcroed in, so you can move this and put it where you want it. There's also a pouch on the top side that you can carry stuff in, like extra batteries or maybe your charging cable and whatnot. It also comes with two cable ties that are velcroed in here as well, and this removable squishy piece here that I put right about here so that when I have the headset inside here, it kind of fits over top of the eyepiece and again keeps it from wobbling or getting jarred too aggressively. The inside of this case is a soft felt, so you don't have to worry about getting any kind of scratches or abrasions to your headset, and the overall build quality here is excellent. And again, this case is only $30, and I think it's totally worth it to invest in something like this so that you don't damage your new headset. The second case I have here is also from Abica, but it's a totally different design. This one you carry vertically instead of horizontally, and again we have a well-constructed handle here that seems very strong. It has a soft leather feel to it, but the outside of this case is different. It's not just hard shell with a suede on top, it's just a hard shell case with kind of a soft, like almost rubbery texture to it on the top, and then on the back is hard shell with a canvas cover. But opening it up, again we have very heavy duty zippers. Feel very confident about those. What you're going to find inside is this lid has a pouch with a mesh and a good zipper across here, and then this side does again have the felt inside of it. We have a Velcro strap that goes across to keep it secure, a little more secure in here. And we also have another removable Velcro pouch for your controllers that you can adjust where you want that to be. Your controllers just fit right in there. And this isn't just a thin mesh either. Both of these are like, I don't know if they're like dual layered or if they have a layer of foam in between two layers. They're kind of squishy. They're padded, and that makes it feel even more premium. I like that feature a lot. It also comes with two Velcro cable ties. Overall, just a very well designed case. It actually slips right into the big compartment of my backpack so I can travel with it on my back if I need to. This one is normally $35 on Amazon, but right now it is only $30. It's 14% off and it's $29.99. Now, one of the complaints about the MetaQuest 3 is that the battery life is pretty short. And over the last month, what I've found is that my playtime varies from about 90 minutes to 2.5 hours. So it kind of depends on what you're doing and how hard it's pushing the system. But one of the great things about this being such a popular VR brand is that we already have some really great third-party options in terms of elite head straps. And so I've got a couple here that I want to show you today. The designs are extremely similar, but one is from a company called Sakiko or Sequeco. I don't really know how to say it. Again, there's a link in the description. And it's this one on the right. It says that it retails for $100, but it's 54% off right now and has been for a couple of weeks at $46. I do like the look of this strap. It has these nice silver hinges on the side. The back of your head goes into this rubber mold. It has a foam head strap that goes over the top of your head, and then this part back here is adjustable. So you turn this little dial and you can magically adjust the size of the strap to tighten it onto your head. And then of course, the big feature here is not just that it's more comfortable than the stock strap that comes with the Quest and more easily adjustable, but it has this built-in battery pack right back here on the back. So it also kind of acts like a counterweight to the headset itself, which I think makes it more comfortable. This one claims to have a 10,000 milliamp hour battery that gives you an extra 2 to 4 hours of playtime. And I think for $46 to get roughly 3 extra hours of playtime, a more easily adjustable strap that gives you more comfort, it's almost a no-brainer. But I do want to show you this other one over here. This is also an Abaca brand, just like the 2 cases I showed you. And this one doesn't have the fancy silver hinges here, but other than that, the design is almost exactly the same. There are a couple of key differences that I want to point out real quick. One is you can see that the charging cable for this battery pack goes from the back of your head up to the charge port on the Meta Quest on both of these head straps. This one, however, on the $46 one, is detachable and replaceable. In fact, it came with 2 cables just like this, which made me kind of wonder if they expect this to go out. But this one on this side, which retails for only $70, but there's a $10 off coupon on Amazon right now, it is not a detachable cable. And so you kind of, I guess, are gambling with this cable here because you can't replace it. However, the device just stays on your head, and if you have a case and you put it in the case, there's really no reason for this cable to go bad. I like this hard plastic piece here that slides that keeps the cable close to your temple. This one only comes with a Velcro tie, and it's just not as good. Another thing about this, these hinges seem to stay in place a lot better. They're a lot stiffer to turn. These are a lot easier to turn and twist. I can't decide which one I like better because when I'm wearing this one, sometimes I think, man, I wish these were easier to adjust and move up and down. But then when I was wearing this one and it was easier to adjust, I was wishing it was a little more stiff. So I guess I want something in between, ideally, but this is what I have to show today. And either one is fine. If you pick one, you're not going to be comparing it to the other. But for this review, I wanted to mention that this $70 head strap, that's $10 off right now with that Amazon coupon, also counterweights the headset, but it only has an 8,000 milliamp hour battery in it. However, I found that they both last really around 3 hours, and so I don't know that part really matters so much. You can see that the battery's bigger over here, and you would think it lasts longer, but it just doesn't seem to. But you can see this bigger casing over here compared to this side. And then lastly, what I want to talk about is this head strap. Now on this $100 on sale for $46 headset, this head strap, you can tell immediately, is not as high quality as the foam in this one. It is very thin. It's not dense at all. It's very easily squishable. This one has a density to it that just feels more premium. And I would say the same thing about this leather or pleather covering here. This one feels thicker and more well constructed. I think this will stand the test of time. I'm not confident about this one here. So you can save money by getting this one for $46, or you can spend a little more, spend $60, and get this one that does feel a little more premium to me, but you just need to know you won't be able to replace this cable if it goes bad. Also for me, and this is just my head, everybody's head's a little bit different, this one fit my head better. I felt like this one was more comfortable on the back of my skull with this rubber piece over this $46 one here. So personally, I'm going with the Abaca, but either way you go, you'll be fine, and you'll be able to play for longer than you can right now with just the headset. I think the investment here is totally worth it. And just to show you how this does fit in the case, you just slide this right in here. If you have your head strap adjusted all the way to its full length, you'll need to ratchet that in just a little bit, but then you just pull this over top of here, Velcro it in, and bada bing, you've got this in a case, and it is totally secure and totally safe. I mean, this is a pretty big purchase, and it's just not one that I think you want to leave laying around your house for your kids to mess up or break or get hit with a ball or whatever. But hey, what accessories have you found to be great for your Quest 3? Let us know in the comments below. You probably know something that I don't. And you might be able to help someone out too. So share those pro tips. Make sure you check out the links in the description. Like, subscribe, and share this video with a friend. Stay kind and encouraging out there, and I'll catch you on the flippity flip.